Yo, what is up guys? This is B Brooks and Brickdo here, and today I thought I'd do a video on the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendars. Go ahead and give you guys a financial perspective of these sets, how they've performed over the years. And to be honest guys, I was just sort of doing a little research on this, was sort of curious, because a lot of times you can find these sets for really good deals, and I was curious at, what deal might these sets be good investments. In years past, I found these sets for as cheap as, like 66% off. So I went ahead and did this, and guys, I was really surprised. Wanted to share this with you in case you guys sort of maybe run into a situation where you see these on a really good deal and are wondering if you should pick them up. All right, so if we just look at it at full retail price, in this first chart here, you can see that the returns are just absolutely terrible. A lot of them haven't even gone up in price besides the 2014 one. And I know a lot of these sets don't really have good pieces or exclusive pieces or things like that. Really what makes these sets is the sort of one, I would say, big figure that they include in these to sort of attract a lot of people. A lot of times, there's like the Santa Darth Vader, the Yoda, I believe was in like the first or second one. And that is really the sort of attractive feature to these sets. And I thought, those figures would probably be doing very well since a lot of times they're exclusive to these sets. But even then, the returns on these sets, especially at MSRP, terrible. Obviously, don't pick them up for this price, but we have to have a starting point there. So then I thought about a realistic sale price you can probably expect after the holidays, or right before the holidays is usually when I'll start to maybe look for an advent calendar just to pick up for my own collection and have something to build and get that exclusive figure. So at half off, we still look at a buy and hold situation if you're looking to sort of invest in these long term, and it's still terrible. I mean, look at these annualized returns. I guess these should be all green there. They're technically all positive, right? But nothing significant. This does not include eBay shipping and selling fees. If you include those, obviously the box size too is not too small. I should say it's a decent sized box as well. You are probably going to be losing money, almost guaranteed, even at half off. Not to mention if you're holding on to these sets for years, it's just not there. The financial value is just not there at all to hold on to these. And this is something I was surprised about because a lot of times, I remember in years past when I've gotten them for really good deals, there hasn't been a whole lot there. But I feel like in a situation where if they were 50+% off and they had multiple copies there, I would probably think about picking some up because usually, like I say, if you can find sets for over 50% off, a lot of times that is almost a no-brainer when it comes to buying and holding them to sell for a profit later on, use that towards your LEGO hobby. So this is sort of the last price I looked at. This is personally the cheapest I've seen, and I've been able to pick up one of these, I believe 2 years ago, the Star Wars Advent Calendar, and maybe the Harry Potter one for this like $13 price range, which is basically like a third of the MSRP price. So about 67% off. Even at that, even at a third off of MSRP, the annualized returns are just not great at all. Again, this does not include eBay shipping and selling fees. If you included those, I believe the returns would basically be minuscule. If anything, minuscule, very small. You could expect better returns than almost any other asset. So, guys, if you have considered picking up a lot of these, even at a really good discount at 67% off, I would make sure that you're buying these for a hobby perspective to, have in your collection, and probably just buy one or two or something like that. I would not go ahead and pounce on these to go ahead and try and hold on to and sell years down the line. It's just the prices have not been there. You just look at these prices here. None of them historically have really popped. They're still they just haven't really popped as you might expect them to have. But and yeah, these boxes are bigger, so they're going to cost a bit more to ship as well. And I just don't think the demand is there. And I guess it comes down to just that one minifigure in the box that kind of becomes exclusive and sort of a chase minifigure for collectors. And that's the reason people are going to be picking these up later on. But again, it's just one minifigure, and I guess I kind of thought that might really push the boxes up in price. I know a lot of times people want those minifigures, but It hasn't. It hasn't over the years, and we can check on this from historical data. Even if we look at some of the most oldest ones in these 8 years ago or so, their market price is barely anything compared to their MSRP. So this personally surprised me. I was expecting much more, and I was hoping to find that if I could find some at this $13 price range, like I have been able to find one or two in years past. If I was able to find a bunch, I was hoping maybe it would turn out that the annualized returns were significant, but that is not the case. And it's always good to check on this before potential clearances come up for these types of sets. I'm probably going to be doing something similar for sets that I might expect to be going on sale around Black Friday periods. I might be doing this as well, trying to see how that theme was done historically, what maybe I can expect from some of those sets, and at what price or what discount should I be pulling the trigger there. So that's it, guys. LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendars, financial analysis. Thanks for tuning in. This is B. Brooks and Brickto signing off.